And he doesn't.
Gets one in the air to left center. Pretty well hit. Back goes Bellinger near the wall. It's out of here. Juan Soto goes the other way to tie the game. A two-run shot for Soto, number 21, and it's 2-2 in the opening inning.
Chiefs flip one out of here indeed.
Yes, your call.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in the Bronx anymore.
It's been maybe one of those back and forth games.
Well, you said the offense was going to have to carry the Mets because of their pitching woes. Every once in a while, you need to win a game 10-8. You know, he's in such a different place in terms of his game than he was a month and a half ago when the Mets went to the Bronx. And he's already put on a show in this first game of the series. Hit hard toward the hole, off the glove of Volpe. Soto to third. He's going to be waved home. Dominguez makes the throw to the plate. Not in time. Soto slides in with the go-ahead run. 3-2 New York. Alonso hit a bullet that ate up Volpe. 68 runs batted in for Pete, and the Mets have a 3-2 lead.
I'm going to see what kind of hop he got. He had an easy, an up hop, but it was not a bad hop.
That ball was just scorched.
Boy, oh boy, just overpowered him. And I like the fact that Juan, on his slide home, was feet first.
He did the Trey Turner slide.
That's right.
And Baty drives one to deep right field. Judge looks up, and it's out of here. Brett Baty with a line drive home run to get the Mets back within a run. Number 9 for Baty. 5-4. The 6th home run of this game. The Yankees have hit 4, and now the Mets have hit a couple.
Ball's flying out of here.
So Hamilton's faced 2 batters and given up 800 feet of fly balls. With 3-2 and 2 down. And McNeil, it's a rocket deep right field. That's out of here, and the Mets have the lead. Jeff McNeil into the second deck. A 2-run shot. 6-5 Mets. Out of the shadows and into the upper deck. McNeil with a 2-run homer, and the Mets have the lead. Well, the Yankees have hit 4 home runs today. Now the Mets have hit 3 home runs. Luke Weaver has not looked comfortable for 1 second since he took the mound. And the Mets pounce. Well, we said at the top of the broadcast the Mets offense was going to have to carry them today. And here they are.
Change-up run. Yes. Down and down into the strength. Didn't get it away. Right down the middle.
Number 9 for McNeil to put the Mets in front.
Stayed back on the changeup. Right into where he loves it. And he knew he got it.
Two-time batting champion at the plate. Now 36 years old. Garrett's gone to 3-2. Line and snagged somehow by McNeil, and he got him at first base. Oh, wow. McNeil had to run a country mile just to get to that ball and picked it up on one hop with a dive and made a spectacular play for the second out.
This is a remarkable play. Ball's not hit sharply at all, but the hop. That could be the game saver. That is just a fabulous play.
That ball is behind it. So now Dominguez with the Yankees down to their final out. He's already homered twice today. 3-1. Swinging a ground ball right at McNeil. And the ball game is over. Reed Garrett pumps his fist. He gets the final 6 outs for the save. McNeil with a 2-run homer to put the Mets over the top. And the Mets take the opener of the series from the Yankees 6-5.
Well, home cooking. Soto with his 21st home run, but the big blow is McNeil, his 9th home run. That was off the loser, Luke Weaver. And this is another inspiring win here. The Mets trying to get it rolling here. They've won 3 in a row now after that series in Pittsburgh. Maybe it's the tide's starting to go out or come in, whatever way you want to take it.
You know, one of the things is when you're a reliever and you're on a bad streak, you can't hide your head because every day you have to be available. And for Reed Garrett to do what he did and get 6 outs for the Mets when they truly needed it today, help with that great McNeil play, that's saying something about that young man.
Well, going into this game, Carlos Mendoza had no idea how he was going to get 9 innings of pitching. Justin Hagan then lasted 4 1/3. That was huge. Then he went to Austin Warren for 5 outs. Huascar Brazoban for 3, and Garrett got the final 6, and a well-earned save for Garrett. As the Mets hit 3 home runs, that trumped the Yankees' 4 home runs, and the Mets win it 6-5. Today's win presented by Moomoo. Download the Moomoo app, and you could win $1 million if the Mets reach 100 wins this season. Game summary presented by Verizon. Soto got the Mets started, McNeil got the Mets finished, and Garrett did the rest, locking it down as the Mets defeat the Yankees 6-5 to even the season series at 2 games apiece.
Sacrifice that run for an out. Stay away from the big inning.
1-2. High fly ball. Deep left center. Bellinger back on the track. See ya. A 2-run home run the other way. Just like that. The game is tied at 2.
Well, the back-to-back home runs that the Yankees got a lead with is gone after 1 at bat by Juan Soto. A misplayed ball. You're right. I mean, you're looking for the, an out there. Yep. The ball's up in the strike zone, and it's just not a good pitch. Juan Soto can cover that pitch and go the other way.
Well, after a slow start, you can tell he's feeling so much better about himself. National League Player of the Month. And if you're the Yankees, you got to be thinking here we go again.
Yeah.
First base open. Make your pitches off the plate down and away. If he wants to expand, great.
Volpe, it's off his glove and goes into left field. Here comes Soto. Here's the throw from Dominguez. Not in time. It is 3-2 Mets.
A ball hit hard. Anthony Volpe not able to knock it down. He got there, but was not able to keep it in the infield, which cost the Yankees a run. Dominguez looked like he kind of stutter stepped, and as an outfielder, you want to time it, and you see he had to reach, which takes all your momentum of making a really strong throw away from the play.
And an important bridge piece here in the middle innings, trying to get to the high leverage guys at the end.
Right field deep. That ball is in the seats. A home run for Baty. And it is 5-4 Yanks.
Baty's ninth of the year. Just, it's been back and forth. It's like you cannot give your offense a couple innings to continue to tack on and get a lead. Yankees score, Mets score. It's been back and forth so far. And the Slambio didn't have much movement, and it just sits right there. And that's the big difference from a couple years ago where we really had great control of that pitch.
Goldsmith tells Weaver, I'm playing behind him. Alonso goes deep to right field. There it goes. See ya into the second deck. McNeil with a 2-run home run, and the Mets take the lead.
A big situation in the game. McNeil comes up big, and he saw a lot of changeups in that count. And the more you see it, the more you're going to react to it. Down and in is not a good spot to end up against a left-handed hitter.
Well, you're right. He saw 3 changeups in a row and then a couple of fastballs. But that 3-2 changeup, a look at the location. Get me over, middle, down, in. McNeil not a power hitter, but you throw the ball in that spot, speeds you up.
Kind of lunged out there on his front foot, but he knew it immediately. Down and in changeups are fun for a left-handed hitter.
And the pitch. Loop right side. Grab there, a diving McNeil. Throw to first. Got him. Oh, what a play by McNeil.
Well, I tell you what, you won't see a better play on a bloop ball. Just a jam shot. Had to dive, knock it down, and then still had enough time to get DJ LeMahieu. And look at the reaction here. You think McNeil's pumped up about winning this game? Well,
his homer put him ahead, and now that play might keep Judge from coming up to the plate. Comes down to Dominguez getting on base. 2 outs. He has 2 home runs in the game and a walk. And the pitch. Dribble to second base. McNeil to Alonso. And the Mets win the first game of the Subway Series 6-5. A lot of home runs in the game, but the McNeil home run was the difference in this one.
you know, you look at the losses as the Yankees go through this, and it's like every one of these losses is like, we could have won this game. We should have won this game, and that's what's frustrating about going out offensively, putting numbers together. Stroman was good enough. Somehow, some way, Aaron Judge ends up on the on-deck circle, and they don't win.
Well, they hurt when you have a lead late, and one of your high leverage guys is going through a tough spell. As Aaron Boone talks about, the grind continues.
The Mets won their third in a row, and the Yankees lose their fifth in a row. McNeil, the hero for the Mets. 6-10-0, beating 5-8-1. Yankees will come back again tomorrow. We'll come back in a moment.
Well, first series did not go according to plan for Soto. Just 1 for 10 at Yankee Stadium. But here, like last night, chance to get out of the struggles with hitting with men in scoring position.
Outfield deep and straight away. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, left center and deep. Bellinger back onto the track. It is gone. Juan Soto with a 2-run homer into the Fiesta deck to the right of the 370 mark. The ball's flying here at Citi Field this afternoon. The Mets have come right back on a 2-run first inning homer by Juan Soto. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 2.
That's what you want. Game-changing power from Juan Soto now with the New York Mets, doing it against the Yankees. And this is the weekend the Mets need to have. They don't have much pitching. They don't have much star power there, but the star power is in the lineup. They have to answer the call, and Soto does it in the first inning.
So, just like that, it is 2-2. And here's Pete Alonso.
Look at that.
Came just to see us. That's great.
0-1 to Alonso. Hit hard in the shortstop hole, off the glove of Volpe, going into left. They're going to wave around Soto. Here he comes. Dominguez sort of the plate on the way. The slide, save, no tag. Soto in feet first, and the Mets in the bottom of the third have taken a 3-2 lead on a sharp shot from Alonso's bat, off Volpe into left, bringing in Soto.
Mike Sorbar did not hesitate at all in sending Soto to the plate.
That ball was hit, too.
Alonso walloped that ball. It's definitely a tough play. He hit it 108 off the bat. And the Mets, who were down 2-0, 2 batters in, have taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Jeff McNeil.
He's faced 131 hitters this year. He's only allowed 20 hits, and that's including Torrens' fly ball out. The 1-0, Baty hits one deep to right field. This has some legs. It might go, and it's gone. A home run. Brett Baty hits one just beyond the Payson Cadillac Club into the lower stands in right field for Baty, his 9th home run of the year, and the Yankees lead is cut to 5-4. The second home run hit by the Mets, the 6th in this game. And so Hamilton has faced 2 batters, giving up a 408-foot out and then a home run.
Baty's first home run since the Tampa Bay Rays series in mid-June, June the 14th. So certainly for the bottom of the lineup right now, with the way that the top of the lineup has hit, the bottom of the lineup needs to kind of show up. That's a big swing by Baty to just get the Mets a little bit life back. No hold on Alonso, ready to run. 3-2, 2 outs, 7th inning. There he goes. Pitch coming, and it's drilled. Deep right field. McNeil sends this one out of here. Second next shot, Jeff McNeil, and the lead. 2-run bomb. And the Mets are in front 6-5. What a shot for McNeil in the 7th inning. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Turns that sucker right around, and the Mets are in front. McNeil is jacked up as he steps on home plate, pumps his fist straight down and now down the steps of that dugout, getting the high fives, getting swallowed up amongst his teammates. We've seen a lot of home runs today, and for McNeil, that one was colossal. Here's Torrens, and this place is coming alive. 6-5 Mets in the 7th. Let's go Mets chant in a stadium filled with Met and Yankee fans right now. The Mets fans are drowning out their crosstown rivals. Hey, looking at the replay, McNeil made contact, and before almost finishing that foul through, he looked into the dugout. He knew it.
Pitch it to Garrett ready. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner towards second. Glove smothered by McNeil, gets up, throws in time. What a play by Jeff McNeil to get LeMahieu. It was kind of a humpback liner, and McNeil, the second baseman, had to range to his left, went into a dive on the outfield grass, smothered it on one hop, and was able to get up in time to get a throw to first base in time to get LeMahieu 2 men away, and Jason Dominguez, who has 2 homers in this game, is coming up. What a play by McNeil. His homer gave the Mets the lead. He just made a huge play, and now Dominguez batting left-handed. Just to the left of the second base bag. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. McNeil waiting on it. Has it. Throws to first. Put it in the books. The Mets have taken the opener from the Yankees. And Reed Garrett, with Diaz down, gives the Mets 2 innings of shutout relief in what was at times home run derby this afternoon. It's the Mets who prevail and have won their 3rd straight, evening the season series between these teams at 2 wins apiece. Reed Garrett with a perfect 9th leaves Aaron Judge right where the Mets wanted him, in the on-deck circle. In the 9th inning for the Yankees, nothing across. The final score, the New York Mets 6 and the New York Yankees 5. Back to talk about it in a moment on Odyssey Mets Radio, powered by the all-new Nissan Murano.
But with this group, this is a different kind of lineup. You can't be anywhere near the middle of the plate, and he knows that.
1-2 here to Soto. Swung on a fly ball, hit well. Left center field.
Going back, Bellinger on the track. Watching, it's gone. Got a tie ball game. Juan Soto with his 21st home run. RBIs 49 and 50. And that didn't take long to tie this game up.
And I know he'll say it's just another ball game. You don't think Juan Soto and these fans wanted him to do that and do it immediately?
That's the top of everybody's wish
Yep.
list. Hit it the other way, well beyond the 370 sign.
Wow.
Out in left center field. Yankee fans are familiar with that. He can hit it out anywhere. So in a blink, it's a 2-2 ball game after the Yankees. Lightning got Dominguez, home runs from Dominguez and Judge. Here's a beautiful day. Happy 4th of July. Stroman 0-1 here to Alonso. Runner at second in this 2-2 game. The pitch. Swung on, hit to Volpe. Off his glove. Into left field. Soto rounding third. Here's Dominguez's throw. Got a chance. No, not in time. Mets take the lead 3-2.
Well,
that was really hit hard by Alonso.
yeah, I did. But he was there. You got to smother that ball. He was right there. And really also a tremendous slide by Soto. He's really good at that, getting his body to the outside part of the plate and just hitting it with the hand as he slides through. That actually, we saw that again. That was actually off of Volpe's glove.
Stroman, 5 innings of 6 hit, 3-run ball, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, and a K. And he gave up the home run to Soto. Here's a drive to right field. That's going to leave the yard. That was a bullet off the bat of Brett Baty. His second hit today. That's home run number 9 for him. RBI number 29. It's a 5-4 ball game here in the 6th inning.
And that's his slider. And Ian Hamilton has been having terrible trouble with that slider. Cannot get it to go where he wants. And every time he gets in trouble, it's that pitch. And that is his bread and butter strikeout pitch. He's got a great fastball, but it's that slider. And that one just stayed up. That just stayed right at the thigh.
And folks, you could hear the sound on that one. That was sweet on the barrel. So the infield poised. Here comes the 3-2 from Weaver to McNeil. The pitch. Swung on. Drive to deep right field. Going way back. Upper deck out of here. 2-run homer. Jeff McNeil. And a 6-5 Mets lead. 7th inning here at Citi Field.
And Luke Weaver just has his hands on his hips, and you can't believe this is happening, but they're just sitting on that fastball. Exit velocity of that 106 miles an hour for Jeff McNeil. That was a shot. Upper deck, back of the upper deck. Wow.
Well, that's a heartbreaker for Weaver. Back-to-back games. He's given up pivotal home runs. Last night, a 2-run shot to Springer. And now a 2-run bomb by McNeil, his 9th. RBIs 27 and 28. They want a curtain call here at Citi Field.
Well,
boy, was that tattooed.
Oh, that's the...
A long home run by Jeff McNeil. That brings up Luis Turan. 3-2. Crowd getting into it. The pitch from Garrett. Swing on, a little muscle shot. Right side dive. Smothered by McNeil. Gets up, throws. In time. Oh, my goodness, what a play. McNeil going hard to his left. Knocked it down and got up in time and just nipped DJ for the out.
You know, Jeff McNeil, wherever he's playing, he makes plays like that. He's had his whole career going to get that, and just the instincts are so good. Even if you miss it, to get up and throw like that with that kind of arm.
The no quit was, for me, the biggest part of that play,
Absolutely.
too. That was tremendous. 3-1. Down a run with 2 outs, top 9. Here's the pitch. And he swung, and he ground ball to second base. McNeil throws the first ball game. And the Yankees lose 6-5. That's their 5th consecutive loss. Wow, you got Judge on deck. I thought for sure he was going to take a pitch there. Judge looked a little stunned as he's looking out at the Mets celebration. He can't believe it. Wow. Thought for sure he was going to take. So the Mets rally to get this win. And they even the season series at 2 apiece. 2 more games to come. Rodon and Fried, they'll be pitching for the Yankees. Boy, that's a tough loss when you hit 4 home runs. 2 for Dominguez, 1 for Judge, and 1 by Bellinger. Tough way to go. We've got totals coming your way after this timeout. Mets win at 6-5 on WFAN Yankees Radio, driven by Jeep.